Use the diagram to answer the following. Ray EF, ray CD, and ray GH are straight lines. EF is parallel to ray CD. A, identify two pairs of alternate interior angles, and B, identify two pairs of alternate exterior angles. Let's begin with part A. So, identify two pairs of alternate interior angles. Let's go over the definition of alternate interior angles. So, alternate interior angles. So, if I look at the word alternate and interior, I see interior, I know that that's going to be inside, and alternate are going to be opposite of each other, which makes sense when you look at the definition. So alternate interior angles are a pair of angles that lie inside a pair of parallel lines. I'm going to outline the parallel lines here in red. And the alternate interior angles will be on the opposite sides of a transversal. So I'll underline the transversal here in blue. So one possible set of alternate interior angles is going to be here and here. So that would be angle FAH and angle CBG. Another set of them could be, I'm going to outline these in, let's say, purple. The other ones are also, they have to be in between the parallel lines. So they're going to be here and here. So I have angles EAH and angle DBG. So those would be my two sets, my two pairs of alternate interior angles in this diagram. Let's take a look at the second part of the question. So the next part of the question is identify two pairs of alternate exterior angles. So when I see exterior, I know that I'm going to be looking on the outside. So let's take a look at the definition for alternate exterior angles. So alternate exterior angles are a pair of angles that lie outside of a pair of parallel lines. And again, I'm going to outline the parallel lines in red. And then these will also be on the opposite sides of the transversal, which again I will outline in blue. So my first set that will lie outside and opposite will be here and here. See how they're on two different sides of my transversal and they lie outside of my parallel line. So that gives me angle FAG and angle CBH. And my other set, again I will outline in purple, will be again on the outside of my parallel lines and on the opposite sides from each other. So that gives me angle EAG and angle DBH. So those are my two pairs of alternate exterior angles. The next part of the problem, which I left out at the beginning of the intro of this problem, is identify two pairs of corresponding angles. So let's identify the definition of corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are a pair of angles which formed by a transversal and two lines which lie on the same side of the transversal and the same side of the given lines. This means that I'd have an angle that they both have to be on the same side of the transversal, and they're both going to be either above the line or below both will either be above the parallel lines or below the lines, or to the right of the lines or to the left of the lines. So they'll always be on the same side. So angle GAE and angle GBC are corresponding angles. We also have, for example, we have GAF and angle GBD. So angle GAF and angle GBD would also be sets of corresponding angles. However, there's also two more sets of corresponding angles here, so we also would have angles that would be here, and we would have angles that would be here and here. So there are really four sets of corresponding angles.